Slow food is not just a movement, it's a way of life. It's the absolute opposite of fast food. It's local, organic, sustainable food that makes you feel good. It's food that brings people together to the table to break bread. Now what we're gonna do today is make a delicious dish. We're gonna make a slow cooked pot roast risotto that's gonna be absolutely delicious. Now let me show you what I got on the board over here. We are gonna make a pot roast out of one of my favorite cuts of meat. This is beef shoulder. It's absolutely delicious and it's great to braise. All right, we're gonna take our beef shoulder, we're gonna drop it right into the pan, and we definitely wanna sear the outside of this to really start to caramelize in all those great flavors. And I really love cast iron pans because they hold in the heat. It goes from the stove to the oven and then straight to the table. It's a really great pot to cook in, and you can use it as an heirloom. You can pass it around from generation to generation. So I've got a 24-inch cutting board here that really kind of lets me chop up a lot of things and get dinner cooking a lot faster. So I've got an onion here. I'm just gonna chop this into some circles. I'm gonna start layering the whole thing up. We've got onions, garlic, bay leaf. We got a little bit of red wine and some chicken stock. It's perfect. We're gonna turn the temperature up because we're looking to get a little simmer here. This is where all the magic happens when you're cooking with cast iron. The weight of the lid itself is going to hold in all the vapors, all the aroma. Now this is going to cook low and slow. We're going to put this in the oven and it's going to cook at 325 degrees for about 2.5 hours. All right, so let's talk about our cookware for a second. Now this is a hard anodized non-stick saute pan here, and this is a great pan for all sorts of purposes. I'm going to use it for risotto today, but there's no reason you can't make a stir fry in this, fried chicken. It's really all purpose and it's great to really cook food for quite a few people, and that's kind of what we're talking about today. All right, so we've got 2 onions that are minced up. They're starting to saute away. They smell fantastic. We've also got our pound of arborio rice, and then to this we're going to add a little bit of white wine. And we're in great shape to start adding stock to this, and this is the base for a classic risotto. I can smell the pot roast. It smells fantastic. This you got to see. Now this is what pot roast looks like. Wow. So we're going to take the pot roast out. I'm gonna leave it right here, and then all this delicious liquid, we're gonna finish our risotto. Our pot roast here is ready to slice. It smells absolutely delicious. It's tender. And we're gonna slice this and serve this whole thing family style. Let's take a look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just falling apart like a good pot roast should. I've got some fresh parsley here, and we're gonna fold that into our risotto for a little bit of color. We're gonna take our pot roast risotto, we're gonna put this right on a gorgeous plate right there. A couple of slices of our melted tender beef. It's slow cooked. And put that right in the middle. And then one more scoop of our broth right on top. It's real food. It's what people love. It brings people together. And from my Mill Valley kitchen to yours, Macy's keeps it cooking. This you're gonna love.